direct and visible to all of you. Quickly, let me know in the chat window. Am I audible to all of you? Quickly, let me know in the chat window. Hello guys, good evening, good evening. Just waiting for all to join. Just waiting for all to join. So, I hope the last session is clear to all of you. I hope that the format of computation of PGBP is clear to all of you. And why did we do that format for calculating PGBP? We did that format for calculating PGBP because, yes, it is important in taxation of companies and taxation of other entities as well. And do you remember that we had seen one question on taxation of companies, calculation of gross total income? Do you remember that? Yes or no, guys? Do you remember that question? We were doing question number, yes, we were doing which question? Question number 18, isn't it? We were doing question number, 12 on page 42. Illustration 12 on page 42. Quickly let me know in the chat window. Do you remember that illustration which we were doing? This illustration, do you remember that? Reply to me so that we can go ahead with detailed solving of that. We have to solve that in depth. Are you all set for that? Yes, guys, let me know quickly in the chat window. Waiting for your reply. Yes, no? So, who all were there in the last session? Who all was not there? Quickly let me know so that we can go ahead and solve the question. Even if you were not there in the last session, no need to take tension. In depth, we are going to solve the question now. And as we are solving it, I am going to explain you each and every adjustment again. Is it clear? Is it clear, guys? Quickly, let me know in the chat window. Yes, so gross total income of Meenakshi Limited had to be calculated, okay, and P&L account was given. NP given was 4,46,000, so that was important for calculating PGBP. Apart from that, if you can see on the credit side, there was rent from house property. So when we are calculating, total income, we have to start from salary, but obviously this company can never have salary. So we will have to calculate HP, then PGBP, capital gain, and then other sources. In this case, there is no capital gain and there is no, there is other sources. So you'll have HP, PGBP, and other sources. Are you all ready to solve the question? Quickly let me know, are you ready to solve the question? So we should always give the heading systematically. What is asked to you is computation of gross total income. Computation of gross total income of Meenakshi Limited for assessment year 23-24, which is relevant to previous year. It's very important that you understand this exact way of presentation, because guys, it's a descriptive paper. So obviously, okay, we cannot just tick mark the things and go ahead. We have to solve it in depth. Relevant to PY 22-23. Particulars, and because it is a total income question, there will be 3 amount columns. So make systematically 3 amount columns. Particulars, amount rupees, amount rupees, amount rupees. Quickly let me know who all are solving along with me, and ideally all should solve. Okay, what I am going to do is, when the batch starts in the app from tomorrow, I am going to ask you to show me your notebook. Okay, I do such crazy things because each and every student in my class, I want to be very active. And in the end, it so happens that 100 pages of notebook is 5, pages. So first head of income that you have here is income from house property. Yes, are you starting with income from house property? Come on, guys. In income from house property, what is the first thing that you have? I mean, what is the gross annual value? Check and tell me what is the gross annual value. So gross annual value will be rent received. Gross annual value will be rent received, which is 40,000. Yes, guys, which is 40,000. You can take that 40,000 here, less municipal taxes paid by the owner of the property. So what are municipal taxes paid by owner of the property during the PY? By owner of property. Check, you will find them on the debit side. Municipal taxes paid 5,000 rupees. So take that 5,000, deduct it, and you will get net annual value. So what is net annual value? Net annual value will be 35,000. Agreed? Net annual value will be 35,000. At least, guys, say hi to me so that I'll understand who all is watching the session. Don't you think I have right to know that? Yes. Net annual value 35,000. Now comes less, deductions under section 24. Deductions under section 24. A is standard deduction. This standard deduction is at 30% of NAV. Standard deduction at 30% of NAV. So what is the standard deduction? 35,000 into 30%. What is that? Is it 10,500? And then B, interest on borrowed capital, which is not there. Interest on borrowed capital is not there. So just put a dash. Just put a dash and tell me what is your final income from house property. Guys, tell me what is your final income from house property. Your income from house property is, check, 35,000 minus 10,500, 24,500. Did you get this? Income from house property. Yes, 24,500 is your income from house property. Let's check whether it is correct. Yes, I mean both ways. Yes, 24,500. Let's go ahead. Yes, let's go ahead. Let's now do next head of income after HP, that is profits and gains from business or profession. So please write full form, profits and gains from business or profession. Under that, it starts with net profit as per profit and loss account. What is net profit as per profit and loss account? Net profit as per profit and loss account is 4,46,000. Take it here, 4,46,000. See how I'm using all the columns, okay? Only the final income of each head will go in the last column. Check. Okay. See. After that, next head of income, next thing, add. Now what do you add? You add expenses debited but not allowed as deductions. But not allowed as deductions. May I know what are expenses debited but not allowed as deductions? Yes, expenses debited but not allowed as deductions, and also specific disallowances. Also specific disallowances and also incomes which are not credited. All these things you have to add. Okay, so what do you have in that? Check and let me know what do you have in that. Do you have, first start with debit side. We had actually discussed this in detail in the second session. So guys, if you have not watched second session, do watch it. Opening stock is okay, purchase of raw material is okay, conversion cost is okay, customs duty has some adjustment. Okay, so we will go to that. Salary and wages is okay, bonus to employee prima facie is okay, carriage inward prima facie okay, advertisement okay, interest okay, carriage outward okay, depreciation. You have to add back depreciation debited. Why you have to add depreciation debited? You have to add it because it will be allowed separately. It will be allowed separately as per Income Tax Act. So you have to add the one which is debited. How much is debited? Debited is 50,000 rupees. So please add 50,000. Okay, please add 50,000. After that, check what do you have. Provision for income tax. Please add provision for income tax. Provision for income tax. It is 20,000. What else has to be added? Compensation paid to director is okay. Provision for bad debt. Entire provision for bad debt you have to add. So provision for bad debt is how much? Provision for bad debts is 10,000 rupees. Please add that 10,000. Next, traveling expenses is fine. Municipal tax, please add back 5,000 rupees. You know why. Municipal tax we have of course considered while calculating HP income. So please add while calculating PGBP. Then NP. That's it. Done. So debit side we have scanned. Now scan the additional information. Okay. Meenakshi, who was holding 21% shares, sold goods to company for 40,000. Okay, though market value is lower by 10,000. Okay, in short, what has happened? What has happened? Company has purchased goods from specified person, yes, by a value which is lower by 10,000. So, you know what has happened? In short, yes, you have done extra payment to a specified person. That extra payment to specified person is 10,000 rupees. You'll have to add back 10,000. And the twist is that payment to her is made by way of bearer check. So this entire 40,000 rupees is paid to her by bearer check. So what happens is, it is paid in mode other than account pay, check, bank draft, ECS. Okay, so it's not acceptable because it is in excess of 10,000 on a single day to a single person. So, in short, entire rupees 40,000 will be disallowed. Okay, so kindly disallow entire 40,000. How will you disallow? Excessive payment to specified person, okay, that will be 10,000 rupees. And so this is disallowed as per section 40A2, if you want to be specific, clause B of Income Tax Act. And for payment in bearer check in excess of 10,000, of course, on a single day to a single person, it's 48.3. So according to this 48.3, you will disallow balance 30,000 rupees. Okay, mind you, if there was no disallowance of 48.2 in this case, then entire 40,000 you will disallow according to 48.3, because anyways whole payment is made in bearer check. Going ahead, advertisement expense relate to purchase of machine for advertisement. So we had discussed that this happens to be capex, capital expenditure, so it will be disallowed. So how much will be disallowed? Check entire advertisement expenses of 30,000 rupees will be disallowed. Okay, so you're adding back advertisement expenses. Why are you adding back advertisement expenses? Because they are capital in nature, so they are disallowed. So please add back 30,000. Agreed? Add back 30,000. Next. And of course, remind me that we will consider in depreciation 2,250. Okay, on this advertisement, we will have to consider 2250. Ritu, who is holder of 21% shares, purchase goods from company for 30,000. Friends, it doesn't matter. Okay, just one second. Let me find out for charger. Yes. Okay. What happened is, Ritu, who is holder of 21% shares, purchase goods from company for 30,000. Means company has sold goods to this person for 30,000, even though the market value is 35,000. Okay, it doesn't matter, friends. It doesn't matter that you have sold for less value. There is no section to do anything with this, so neglect it. And even it doesn't matter that company has received payment by way of bearer check. See, she made payment by bearer check, means company received by bearer check. It doesn't matter. Then Purav, who supplies More than 25% of goods, doesn't matter. That is sold the goods to company for 10,000, but the market value was 8,000. Absolutely, it doesn't matter. Outstanding salary 20,000 was paid on 30 December 2023. Getting it? So, outstanding salary paid after due date of filing income tax return. Salary is not covered in that 43B. 43B covers payment to employees, but in that payment to employees, it covers bonus, commission, and contributions on behalf of employees to various funds. It doesn't cover salary, so neglect it. Bonus is not paid till due date of furnishing return. Now check what's the bonus amount. Bonus amount is 15,000. Please add that according to section 43B. So bonus, which is unpaid up to due date of filing of income tax return, this will be disallowed as per section 43B. Its amount is 15,000. Okay. Going ahead, guys, what is next thing that has happened? Provision for bad debts is in excess. It doesn't matter. Entire bad debts we have added. Salary paid in excess of requirement to non-relative is 2,000. Okay. So non-relatives extra salary doesn't matter. And to relative of director 6,000. This matters. You have done extra payment to relative of director, so it is added back. So excessive payment to director's relative, and directly this extra figure is given, that excessive is 6,000 rupees. Which section? 40A2. Section 40A2 we have to add back. According to 40A2, yes, figure is 6,000. Okay. Then we had discussed that traveling expenses is on traveling of Meenakshi for 10 days, out of which she used 8 days for acquiring new machine from Jaipur. So this totally is your capex, capital expenditure, and 2 days for meeting her relative. This is personal expense. But Meenakshi agreed to refund proportionate cost. So in short, this entire is personal expense. So let's check what are the traveling expense. Traveling expense are 25,000. So full 25,000 you will add. What will you say here? You will say here traveling expenses, okay, 8/10 being capital expense. Yes, I know you can say 4/5. And 2/10, 1/5 being personal. 25,000. Disallow. Full 25,000. Okay. After that, on 31st July 2022, company purchased a machine from Jaipur costing rupees 5 lakhs. So yes, On this, you will have to provide depreciation. Customs duty paid on 30/11/2023. Okay, you have customs duty. That customs duty of 1,70,000 is paid after due date of income tax return. So please disallow that as per 43B, because statutory due is paid after due date of filing income tax return. So right here, customs duty paid after due date of filing income tax return. So disallow it in this year as per section 43B. Yes, 1,70,000. Do you all agree till this point? 1,70,000? Yes. Then, however, company paid 5,000 on 30 July 22, means in 22-23, which is outstanding customs duty of earlier year. So you have to remind me that this you have to minus, because last year's unpaid is now paid, so it will be allowed in this year. 43B. Please remind me. Company incurred capex of 1 lakh on promoting family planning amongst its workers. Please add it back. You cannot allow this complete amount. Family planning expenditure done by company, capital expense, disallowed. Afterwards, it will be allowed to the extent of 1/5. Right now, disallow entire 1 lakh. Okay. By the way, wait, is this 1 lakh there on the debit side? This 1 lakh we can't see on the debit side. This 1 lakh we can't see on the debit side. So in short, it is not debited. You cannot say it is debited. So you won't have to add it back. There is no need to add it back, friends. Okay, because it is not debited. So forget it, don't add it back. Don't add it back. If it was debited, you would have added it. Going ahead, is it clear to all of you till this point? Do let me know in the chat window. I'll be more than happy to know who all is solving it along with me. Because obviously, if you want success, you will have to do a bit of hard work, right? Okay. Then carriage inward shows expenditure of incurred for acquiring machine from Jaipur. So carriage inward is again capital expense. Carriage inward, guys, 20,000. So please add back carriage inward. Carriage inward is capex. It is for machine. 20,000. Agreed? Then going ahead, interest paid is related to loan taken for purchasing debenture. So that interest is paid for investment that you're making. So interest paid for purchasing debenture. So it's not related to business. It's not related to business. So please add it. Amount is 2,000. Okay. Is anything else to be added? Just quickly go through it and tell me. If nothing is more is to be added, take total of additions. Please take total of additions. Okay, 50,000 plus 20,000 plus 10,000 plus 5,000 plus 10,000 plus 30,000 plus 30,000 plus 15,000 plus 6,000 plus 25,000 plus 1,70,000 plus 20,000 plus 2,000. You are getting 3,93,000. Check. You are getting 3,93,000. Again, we are checking once. 50,000 plus 20,000 plus 10,000 plus 5,000. Check and tell me whether it is correct. Yes, 3,93,000. Now take subtotal of 3,93,000 and NP of 4,46,000. You will get 8,39,000. Check whether you are getting 8,39,000. This will be your subtotal. Now go ahead and less. What do you less while calculating PGBP? Items credited. Items credited but not taxable under this head slash what? Incomes allowed. That is allowances. Okay, let's go ahead and subtract these items. What all do we have in subtractions? What all do we have in less items? Yes, go ahead and check. Go to the credit side and check. Sales is okay. Closing stock is okay. Interest on debentures. Interest on income tax refund. And rent from house property. Interest on debentures. Income tax refund. And finally, one more thing you have, that is, yes, that is, see, income tax refund interest part, rent from house property. Rent from house property. Know these figures. 10,000, 6,000, 40,000. 10,000, 6,000, 40,000. This is not all, guys. Apart from this, you have to calculate depreciation as per Income Tax Act, which we will have to calculate. By way of note. Okay. Then, see, bad date recovery is okay, because bad date recovery is this year received, so it will be taxable. It was previously allowed as deduction, so it will be taxable now. Yes, so keep it. It is already included in the NP. Keep it. There is no problem. Now, if I go to additional information, then we had decided to minus we had decided to subtract customs duty paid this year. Yes, outstanding customs duty of earlier year, outstanding customs duty of earlier year paid this year. Outstanding customs duty of earlier year paid in PY 22-23. So it is allowed as per 43B. And that amount, mind you guys, is 5,000. It's given here 5,000. And family planning expense now allowed. Family planning expense, you know, family planning expense allowed is 1/5 of 1/5 of, yes, 1 lakh. So allowed will be 20,000 rupees. After that, what you have? That's it. Now, main thing pending is your depreciation. So yes, we will have to find depreciation. Once we find depreciation, you will get a total here, and then you will be getting PGBP. Then you will be getting PGBP. But one more head of income is there. That is, yes, that is income from other sources. So let's calculate income from other sources. What do you have in income from other sources? What do you have in income from other sources? First, you have interest on debenture. Take interest on debenture. You know, interest on debenture is 10,000 rupees. But to earn this 10,000, you have spent, you have taken interest on loan to purchase debenture. What is interest on loan to purchase debentures? Interest on loan to purchase debentures is 2,000. So this taxable figure will be 8,000. Okay. And then interest on income tax refund. Interest on income tax refund is, interest on income tax refund is 6,000. So at this point, you will get total income from other sources. Guys, write full form. You have to give the exam, write full form. So is total income from other sources 14,000 rupees? Check whether your total income from other sources is 14,000 rupees. So you have got this head of income as well, and you have got HP as well. Now only one thing is pending. Okay, one thing pending is depreciation. So let's do depreciation part now. This is working note on depreciation. Yes, this is working note on depreciation. Now you have got how many blocks? Check. Plant and machine you have got, and furniture you have got. So let's do step by step. I think on furniture, it's very straightforward. There is no other adjustment in furniture. Furniture was for 1 lakh. On 1 lakh, you provide at 10%. So 1 lakh into 10%, you will get 10,000. Agreed? Did you all get depreciation on furniture as 10,000 rupees? Yes. Okay, see, furniture was of 1 lakh. Nothing is purchased, nothing. 10,000. Okay. Now let's calculate on machine. How do we calculate on machine? Machines opening WDV. Machines opening written down value is given as 6 lakhs. Opening WDV is 6 lakh. Addition is very important. It's given in the question that you have, yes, purchased machine. Yes, on 31st July 22, company purchased machine for 5 lakhs. So add addition. This is used for 180 days and more. So add that 5 lakhs. Okay. Then don't forget there is carriage inward that you have spent for this. There is a carriage inward that you have spent for this. That carriage inward is 20,000 rupees. That was also for purchase of machine. So please take that carriage inward. Don't forget there's a traveling cost incurred. There's a traveling cost incurred. This traveling cost incurred is 25,000 was total, but for machine was 8 by 10. For machine it was 8 by 10. So is it 20,000? Check. It is 20,000. So your actual now opening, add this addition, this subtotal comes to subtotal slash, you can also call it as WDV, because there is nothing else in this. So it comes to 11,40,000. Check. On this 11,40,000, you claim depreciation at the rate of, depreciation is at the rate of 15%. So 11,40,000 into 15%, check whether it is 1,71,000. It is 1,71,000. And don't forget, there will be additional depreciation on this part, on newly purchased machine, because it is in manufacturing. So 5,40,000 into 20%. It is 1,08,000. Don't forget, there is one more depreciation. That is depreciation on advertisement for machine, which is already calculated. If you observe, it's already calculated. Depreciation on advertisement of machine, means advertisement for purchasing the machine. So it's given depreciation allowed on such machine is 2250. Yes. So please take that 2250 also. Please take that 2250 also. And then take total of depreciation for machine. It is going to be 2,81,250 is going to be 2,81,250, and your total depreciation will be that on furniture plus on machine. On furniture it is 10,000 and on machine it is 2,81,250. So total will be 2,91,250. So total will be 2,91,250. This way, guys, each and every question, each and every issue is going to be done in depth in the batch. Yes, it seems troublesome in the beginning that why we are going in so much detail, but exactly these things help you, okay, for preparation. You will be so relaxed when the exam is approaching because you would have done everything in detail in the beginning. So that's what I feel, that you should bleed at the time of practicing, correct, so that you can be comfortable in the exam rather than being opposite, being comfortable now and being stressed out in the exam. No, it should be opposite. You should be doing all practice, all efforts now, so that in exam you are comfortable. So take total of less items. 10,000 plus 6,000 plus 40,000 plus 281,250 plus 5,000 plus 20,000. I am getting it at 362,250. Let's check whether you are getting your PGBP at, okay, let us check. 10,000 plus 6,000 plus 40,000 plus 281, 250 plus 5,000 plus 20,000. Yes, 362, 250. 476, 750. Okay. What have we done? This we should have taken. It is 291, 250. Okay. By mistake, I took 281, 250. Okay. So 372, 250 you will minus. So you are going to get final answer of 466, 750. That's your final PGBP. 466, 750. Now you are all set to get gross total income. Your gross total income will be, check your HP was 24,500. So 24,500 plus 466, 750 plus 14,000. Are you getting your gross total income at 5,05,250? 5,05,250 should be your gross total income. Yes, please let me know who all did the whole question with me, who all did the whole question with me and got gross total income of 5,05,250. Many such practice questions coming up in the batch, not only for this topic, but for all the topics. Yes, agreed. I am sure that you must have solved along with me. In main batch, I am not going to allow you any lethargy. You have to, yes, do all the things along with me. Wonderful, wonderful. So we have solved, this was your module question. We have solved it successfully. It was a very big question. You understood a lot of adjustments through this question. Yes. So guys, shall we go ahead? Shall we go ahead, or are you tired? Let me know quickly in the chat window. This was first big question in the batch. I wanted to show you how we are going to do it. Yes. So let's go ahead. Let's do further things in taxation of companies. Why have we learned to compute this PGBP? We have learned to compute this PGBP so that it can be used in, calculating final tax liability of company. Sir, where are we going to get all these notes? All these notes obviously will be uploaded on the Google Drive, of which the link will be shared in the MEPL app. So, in short, from the 4th lecture onwards, you will get all the notes, obviously, of first 3 lectures as well. So, do come up for the batch from tomorrow. Yes, same time, 6 to 7:30. Question in students' mind is how to go ahead and take admission to this batch. So yes, go to the MEPL classes website, that is www.meplclasses.com. Here obviously first thing you will see is legacy of the rankers and legacy of the classes, and then you can go to courses and CMA final. In CMA final, as you scroll down, you are going to get this exclusive English batch. Check. There are many classes listed here, so you will have to scroll down. Yes, check. You will find it here. Clear? Yes. Let's go ahead, guys. Let's go ahead and discuss. I'm quite sure that you have liked the video and subscribe to this channel and share this to all the students who wanted batch of direct taxes exclusively in English. Yes, as you know, obviously you have to give paper in English, so better to learn in English. So especially students from South India and any student across India can, yes, refer to this batch, can join this batch and be the part of this journey. Going ahead, so taxation of companies, obviously we will see what all are the types of companies and all tomorrow. But why did we learn PGBP? Why did we refresh PGBP? Because we wanted to calculate tax for company. While calculating tax for company, first point is total income as per provisions of Income Tax Act. In this, obviously, you will need PGBP mainly, and you will need HP and iOS and CG, but PGBP was main, so we refreshed it. Then we will calculate tax liability as per normal provisions of the Act. Yes, so it is for domestic companies. If I talk, I'll give you the detailed chart tomorrow of tax computation, means tax rate. But if I talk for domestic companies, it is 25% if turnover is less than 400 crores in 2021, and otherwise it is 30%. Okay, so yes, we'll calculate that tax liability in the second step. Third step, you calculate book profits, okay, as per section 115 JB. So yes, we will specifically discuss how to calculate this book profits, and we will also discuss, of course, rates of income tax. Then you will calculate MAT at 15% of the book profits of this, and then your final tax payable will be normal tax or MAT, whichever is higher. Okay, what's the logic? Logic of MAT is that this, we'll have to understand some history. Logic of MAT is that earlier what used to happen is many companies used to claim heavy deductions, and their total income for paying tax was very less, or many times there was a loss. Okay, so there was no tax liability. But when it came to declaring dividend, the company were profit rich. The company had profits. So government said nothing doing. If your whatever is your total income, it's okay. You calculate liability on that, but also calculate liability on your profit as per books of accounts at 15%, and pay us this 15% if it is higher than normal tax. In short, guys, if normal tax is higher, you will pay normal tax. If MAT is higher, you will pay MAT. So what I say, you pay normal tax or MAT, whichever is higher. That becomes your tax payable. Agreed, guys? Yes or no? Okay, so in short, pay normal tax or pay MAT, whichever is, yes, whichever is higher. Okay, going ahead, if you pay MAT, that means you have, paid extra tax over and above normal tax. So that is called as MAT credit. That is called as MAT credit. That MAT credit is allowed to be carried forward to next 15 years. This MAT credit is as good as your asset. You can carry forward this asset for next 15 years and set it off when normal tax is greater than MAT. How exactly to do it, we will see in tomorrow's session. In today's session, one last thing I want to do is calculate a very basic question, okay, of liability of company. Very basic question. That is 17th question on page 56 of your module. As you know, we are going to cover 100% of your module, including all the examples. We'll leave no stone unturned. So, which example I said? On page 56. On page 56. Wait. By mistake, I closed it. Yes, go to page 56. Any doubt, guys, till this point? Any doubt? Let me know. Yes, so 17th question, very straightforward question. Okay, book profits of company is 60 lakhs. Okay, total income is 12 lakhs. You are required to calculate tax payable, and you have to also check whether there is any tax credit. Let's do it. So give proper reference in a notebook. It is question number 17, page 55. Question 17, page 65. Heading will be computation of tax liability of company. We don't know the name of the company. For AY 23-24, which is relevant to PY 22-23. Particulars, and make two amount columns. Make two amount columns. Mind you, module's answer and what I am solving is not same here. Reasons you will understand, but it is not same here. So please try and solve it along with me. First step, total income. What is company's total income as per Income Tax Act? Company's total income as per Income Tax Act is 12 lakhs. Please take 12 lakhs. Okay, second step, you have to calculate tax liability as per normal provisions. Okay, so today you will have trust on me and calculate this. Okay, so it's 12 lakh into, I want to take it at 25%. Why 25%? Assuming turnover is less than or equal to 400 crores in 2021. That's why 25%, guys. If it was exceeding 400 crores in 2021, this would have been 30%. So it is 3 lakh rupees. And of course, there will be cess. You know, there is cess at 4%, which will be 12,000 rupees. So you will get 3,12,000. Agreed? You will get 3,12,000. Going ahead, third point will be book profits. What are book profits under section 115 JB? There are 60 lakhs. Yes, there are 60 lakhs. Calculate minimum alternate tax at 15% of 60 lakhs. What is 15% of 60 lakhs? It is 9 lakhs. And then you add health and education cess at 4%. That comes to 36,000. So this is 9,36,000. So what's your tax payable? Finally, your tax payable will be, higher of tax under step 2 and step 4, that will be 9,36,000. Higher of 2 and 4, in short. Okay, this completes your tax calculation. So let me know, is tax calculation clear to you? Waiting for your reply in the chat window. Is tax calculation clear to you all? Okay, now there will be MAT credit. Why there will be MAT credit? There will be MAT credit because MAT credit means extra MAT paid over and above normal tax. So MAT credit will be 9,36,000 minus 3,12,000. So this will be MAT credit. Are you getting 6,24,000 as MAT credit? Check. And it will not tally with your module's answer because they have taken it at 30%, but that doesn't seem logical here. And they have not calculated cess on normal tax, but you should calculate. They have even not calculated MAT credit, but we have done it in detail as required. And why there is a MAT credit? As MAT is higher than normal tax. That's why there is a MAT credit. There is a MAT credit of 6,24,000. Is the working clear to all of you? Any doubt, please let me know. For next 2 minutes, I'm waiting for your doubts related to the batch, related to today's technical discussion, anything guys, anything. All yours, please ask me doubts if any. We are going to dig deep in taxation of companies. We are going to go further in taxation of companies from tomorrow, and obviously followed with assessment of other entities, and then of course followed with other topics in DT, and then international tax. IDT batch also is of course happening. That IDT batch live timing is 6 to 7:30 and DT batch live timing is 7:45 to 9:15. Yes, so I think everything is clear to you as of now. On third day only we have solved such a big question. So I hope you have understood it. Yes. As we go ahead, this knowledge of PGBP will be developed again and again, refreshed. So if 1-2 points here and there you have not got, don't worry about that. Okay, we have whole nice 150 hours of batch to cover all these things. Yes. So lot more coming up from tomorrow. Thank you for watching this session. I will see you tomorrow at 7:45. Thank you. Bye bye guys.